video lecture we will talk about one of the important topic, that is about the trophic level. As we know that in the ecosystem, the organisms that are related are linked with each other because every organism requires energy. Now to obtain energy or food, the organism they are linked with each other, and finally formed a chain called as food chain. So before discussing the trophic level, you should have an understanding of the trophic level. So each step in the food chain, this is called as trophic level. Now look at, we take an example of a food chain. So we have a food chain that is start from the plant. So plant occupy this level. So plant is able to use the solar energy or to the use of the sun energy and utilize this solar energy to form a chemical energy or chemical bonding, or form chemical energy or to form organic molecule. Now this energy, this is transferred to the next, that is an organism that feed on this plant or producer, this is called as mouth in this case specifically. Now the other organism that feed on the mouth, that is frog. So on the frog the snake is feed, while finally the hog that feed on the snake. So you can see here we can finally form a chain. Now this chain is called as food chain because all these organisms they are correlated with each other on the requirement of the food or energy. So this is called as food chain. Now each step in the food chain, that is called as trophic level. So you can see here this plant, it occupy the first trophic level, while the mouth in this specific example it will occupy the second trophic level. The frog occupy the third trophic level, the snake it occupy the fourth, while the hawk it occupy the fifth trophic level. Now why the producer occupy always the first trophic level? Because the producer is able to utilize the solar energy and form organic molecule. So that's why the producer always occupy the first trophic level in a food chain. So this is about the trophic level. Now why we study the trophic level? What are the reason to study the trophic level? Because trophic level is actually the position of an organism and a food chain, this is called as trophic level. Now to study, ecologists always study the organism by their feeding relationship. Now to know about the feeding relation of an organism, you should have to study the trophic level of an organism. Now to study this feeding relation, know what the feeding relation is. So the organism what feed on and what feed on them, this type of relation is called as feeding relation. Now to know about the feeding relation of an organism, we study the trophic level. Now some point related to the trophic level, that is it is not the name of an organism but function, it is actually the function of an organism and ecosystem. This trophic level is actually not the name of an organism, but it actually show the function of an organism and ecosystem, or it is a producer or it is a consumer in a ecosystem or in a food chain. So it actually show the function of an organism. Next, the taxonomically different species may occupy the same trophic level. As we know that the taxonomically the species they are different, but it occupy the same trophic level. Now how this is possible? As we have an example, that is typha, it is in macrophytes. Nostoc, it is an algae, photosynthetic bacteria, and we have a plant. So all of these they are taxonomically different, but occupy the same trophic level, that is producer trophic level. These all species occupy, but although these are taxonomically different, but occupy the same trophic level, that is producer. So the concept of the trophic level was proposed by Landeman in 1942. So this is about the concept that was proposed by this scientist in 1942. Now we will talk about the term that is trophic. What does it mean? Now we have two terms that is related to the trophic. Both of these are pronounced samely. So this is pronounced as trophic, while the other term also pronounced as trophic. Now the main difference that it have an H with, this is without H, and both of these have different meaning. So the first one, that is the trophic with H. So the term this is derived from a Greek words. Now the term that have a Greek origin mean the Greek term that is trophicus. Now this trophic is mean nourishment or feedings. So this term is mainly associated with growth and nutrition that we will discuss in detail at the trophic level. While this trophic without H, it means it is also have a Greek origin, that is trophicus. It means to turn on, or change. Now what does it mean? So let's, to be fashions, we will discuss here. Associated with affecting other endocrine glands. So this trophic, it is mainly related to the endocrinology, that is chemical coordination. As we know that in the pituitary gland, the anterior lobe, it release some hormone, and these hormone called as trophic hormone, because this hormone, it is responsible to change the secretion of the other glands. So that's why it is mean that to turn on, because these hormone control the secretion of the other endocrine gland. So that's why the term mean turn on. So mainly it is related to the affecting the other endocrine. Now how this hormone it control or affect the other endocrine gland. So this is about the trophic and tropic. This is the main difference between these related terms. So now this trophic level, it is also called as feeding level. Mainly the trophic, this it is mean a nourishment or feeding. So on basis of this origin, we also call the trophic level that it is also called as feeding levels. Now what is the definition of trophic level? So here are some of the definition of the trophic level, but before discussing their definition, we should have an example. So we will take the previous example to understand the definition of the trophic level. Without this example, you cannot understand the definition of the trophic level. So you can see here this example of the simple food chain. So the organism that is involved in this food chain, that is plant, and the organism that feed on this plant, that is moth, frog, snake, and finally the hog that feed on this snake. So this is the food chain. Now you can see here what the first definition said, that each step in a food chain is called trophic level. So you can see here they are the in the food chain, the steps are involved and the organism are involved. So you can see here there it is one step, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So each step and a food chain, this is called as trophic level. So this is the first definition of the trophic level. Now the second definition, that is the nth position of an organism and a food chain, this is also called as trophic level. Now you can see here the nth, it means any position. So you can see here the various position that is involved in a food chain. Now each position of the organism and a food chain, it is also known as the trophic level. Now, the third definition, that is the feeding distance of an organism from the ultimate source of energy, is called as trophic level. As we know that the organism, the ultimate source of the energy, that is sun. So how much the organism it is away from the source, ultimate source of energy, or sun. So this is also called as, and this feeding distance, it is called as the trophic level. So the organism that is near to the ultimate source of energy are sun, so it will occupy the first trophic level. As the organism it is move away from the ultimate source of energy are sun, so it is away from the these source of energy are sun, so the trophic level it will increase. So you can see here the plant, it is near to the solar it is near to the sun's our ultimate source of energy, so it's occupy the first trophic level. As this the organism that is away from the source of energy or from the sun, so the trophic level it is increased. So you can see here this is the second trophic level, while it is further away from the source of energy or from the sun, so the trophic level third, fourth, and fifth. So this way the feeding distance of the organism from the ultimate source of energy, this is trophic level. So this is about the definition of the trophic level. Now let's talk about the number of trophic level that exist in any ecosystem or a food chain. So normally the number of trophic level that exist in an ecosystem, that is mainly 5 or 6. So the number of trophic level they are limited in a food chain or in ecosystems. So they may be 5 or maximum lead to the 6. So why the number of trophic level that are limited? So one of the important reason that is regarded to the limited number of trophic level, that is decrease in energy. As we move in a food chain from one trophic level to the other trophic level, the energy it is decreases. Most of the energy that is used in each trophic level, while limited or a limited amount of the energy it is transferred to the next trophic level. So there is limited trophic number exists because this energy is decreases, and at final trophic level the energy is further decreases. So no further trophic level that are existed, so the energy is limited. So further trophic level that is not supported. So this is the reason behind the number of trophic level that is limited. Now we have important law that is regarded to the trophic level, that is Landeman law, that we will easily memorize or we are familiar with, we can easily understand by the 10% law. So it is called as Landeman law or 10% law. So this is also the reason of this limited number of trophic level, as this last state that it is if the organism are able to use only 10% of the total energy available from preceding level, mean above level. So we can see the example of a simple food chain, as we have an producer that is plants. So the organism that feed on this plant that is called as herbivores, while the organism feed on herbivore that is called as carnivores. So we have a simple chain. Now you can see here, when we move from one step to the another step, or from one trophic level to the another trophic level, the energy that is decreases. Only the 90% of the energy that is used at each step, while the 10% of the energy it is transferred to the next trophic level. So this law mainly focuses on this, that the 10% of the energy it is transferred to the next trophic level, while the remaining 90% of the energy it is used at each step, as it is used by the organism and its life activity, this 90%, while only the 10% of the energy it is transferred to the next trophic level. So this is about the 10% law that is related to the trophic level. Now what is the importance of trophic level? So importance is actually the benefits or value of a concept or theory. This is called as importance. Now what the benefit that is given by the concept of the trophic level? So here are the importance value of this concept of the trophic level. So the first one, that is to understand the energy flow and nutrient cycle and ecosystem. As we know that the trophic level play important role in the energy flow and nutrient cycle. Now this trophic level it will give information how the energy is transferred from the one organism to the another, or from one trophic level to the another trophic level. Now the energy flow, about the information about the energy flow, it is given by the concept of the trophic level, as well as the nutrient, how the nutrient cycling occur in an ecosystem. This information is also given by the concept of the trophic level. Now the second one, that is to understand the biomagnification of pollutant. Now what is the biomagnification? As the concentration of the chemicals or substance when we move from one trophic level to the another trophic level, the concentration of the certain substance it is increased. This is mainly called as biomagnification. Now this trophic level it will give information about the property and fate of the pollutant when we move from the one trophic level to the another trophic level. Now simply this trophic level it will give information how the magnification of pollutant occur when we move from one trophic level to the another trophic level. If you want to learn more about the biomagnification and bioconcentration, that I have already uploaded a video about the biomagnification, so you can watch that video easily. Now the third importance of the trophic level, that is to understand the structure of food chain or food web. So as we know that this trophic level is mainly responsible, or these are the backbone or building blocks of the food chain, because this food chain is mainly based or made on the basis of this trophic level. Now to understand their structure of the food chain or food web, we can use the concept of the trophic level. So this is all about the trophic level. If you have any question regarding to the trophic level, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you so much.